Hey guys, and welcome back to another test server review with Pendous. So today we're looking at the new map, the moon map prototype. We got the Rogatka model and rebalance, and this week up to 68 kilometers per hour. We're going to get into that later. Chutes design we already looked at before, and then we've got some new skins. So let's start off with the Destrier skin. So you can see the Pixonic Panda right there, and then we've also got Pixonic written on this side of it. There's probably about, let's see, divide the 8, carry the 1 person on the planet that'll buy that one, because no one runs a Destrier. Here's the Leo, obviously with the dragon on it, because that's what half of the skins are like. This skin actually looks really nice, though. I really like the way that they did this one. Great design. And then we've got the new Griffin skin, because the Griffin doesn't have enough skins. So I'm wondering with this one if they're going to make this one like a more affordable one, because it doesn't really make the Griffin that much different. It just makes it a different shade of green slash, straying away from that greenish tannish kind of thing that it is right now. Then we've got the VTAs. This is another one that's not it's not really a very big change. If you're out on the battlefield, chances are I don't think many of us will notice this, especially me because I'm colorblind. So, and I know you guys were here for this. So here's some VTAs gameplay. No, I'm just kidding. I loaded out for the first couple of rounds. I loaded out a full 5 VTAs hanger, and yeah, this round was actually my first round right here that I played, and this is my second VTAs that I dropped in for the round. I had another Plasma Thunder one that I had just died in. But this is funny because I got a triple kill, and my name for the test server, as you can see there, is Stephanie. Because why not? Actually, my wife's best friend was over. Her name is Stephanie, and I thought it was a funny, non-intimidating name. So I don't know why it makes me so happy to have names like that on the test server, but it does. There you go. But anyways, yeah, so VTAs is pretty fun. I actually haven't played with this since back in the beginning stages of the game, but had a couple really solid rounds with it. I was always the top scorer with my 5 VTAs hanger. That's not necessarily saying much, though. So I took a couple exploratory rounds around the moon here, and this is what I did it in for protection so that I could walk around and look at textures and stuff like that. If you guys haven't had a chance, make sure you go around and look at this. The art team did an amazing job. I mean, this place looks like incredible. I really feel like they pulled out all the stops on this map, did a great job. They've got a big art team down there, so definitely go them. And this is the other thing I know you guys were all waiting for. Can you shoot people above you on the moon map? I'm just kidding. I know no one cared about it, but I was interested. I wanted to see how deep this thing went. And you can see that Carnage's shield popping through the floor there. And those shields are 30 meters in radius. So this floor is probably, I would guess, about 20 meters. And so you can see that Noricum and Xena uppercut that I did there. We took that guy's health down from almost full down to that point. So this might be a pretty solid strategy to use on this map. And now look at this Lancelot's health right here with the full Noricum uppercut from this guy. And obviously, it reminded me of this scene from Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers when this orc goes charging into the wall at the Battle of Helm's Deep. And so we might need to change the name from the Noricum uppercut to Saruman's something, or I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so you see that guy blows the crap out of the wall, and that's what that Lancelot's face was like. Anyway, so getting into the Rogatka, I've already told you guys that I love the redesign on it. I think it looks great. A big improvement over the older design, I think. And it gets it ready for skins a little bit better, because the other one was a little more coarse looking and everything, and you can tell like on the bots that they're preparing for skins and everything, they usually make it a little bit more shiny to really show off that skin. And so in that clip there, you saw me racing a Stalker. The 68 kilometers per hour on the Rogatka felt about the same as the 66 on that Stalker. And actually that Stalker, it should have been 64 because it's a level 8 one. So it felt about the same. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. I don't know if there's a glitch there. But right here, I was racing these Rogatkas. This actually worked out. This is like the 12th time I had tried to do it. but luckily this guy was going exactly where I wanted him to go. I wanted to see how fast the Rogaka's speed was compared to a Rogaka jumping, and I think they probably chose the 68 kilometers per hour because it's exactly the same as the speed that you get from being able to jump every 7 seconds. So I think that's probably why they did it, and I think it's actually a pretty good idea. If you think about it, like with the Cossack, its jump height and speed and length is the same as the Rogaka, and it's technically the fastest bot in the game, like while it's jumping and everything, but it leaves it vulnerable. So I think with the Rogaka being a gold bot, giving it the that speed regardless, and then it just has the jump as like a special move kind of thing, and like not as a speed thing, it's only as a kind of like the dash robots, like it's an agility move kind of thing. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but as you can see here, like having that, it really, even from around like 100 meters next to that Gal hat, I was able to outrun all of those rockets except for I think one, which struck me. And yeah, so I think that lends itself to, and I think it makes it more of a worthwhile bot, because one of the problems with its jump ability, especially in higher level play, is that you are a sitting duck for plasma, and so the jump almost became like a hindrance rather than a help. Like when I run the Rogaka right now, as it is on the live server, I rarely use the jump ability. Like I might use it to clear a barrier or something like that, but more often than not, like I don't even want to risk that because I'll get like sniped off or something like that. So I think that I was wondering if this would make it too overpowered. I was concerned about it, but after testing it, I mean, obviously it's tons of fun, and you can see from this round, I mean, I made this thing last for forever, but that was mostly due to everybody in this round running rockets. If there was anyone running plasma in that courtyard, I would have been picked to shreds, like no problem. Even if I was dodging around and moving around and everything, I still would have got torn to shreds by the plasma. This just happened to really work out, and I spent several minutes in this Punisher Rogaka, which I thought was kind of funny, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. So yeah, like I said, where I went in thinking it would be too overpowered, after testing it and testing the speed and some theories and stuff that I had, I think it's actually a good call, putting it where it's at. I don't think it makes it overpowered, because it's still, every time you jump with it, you're kind of taking your life into your hands, especially when you consider this in higher level play. It actually makes it a usable bot, whereas right now it's really not worth getting for higher level play. Like it still works pretty well in like low to mid level play, but as soon as you get to higher level play, it becomes harder to use. Not that it can't be used, but it does become harder. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming and checking out the test server review. Make sure to drop a comment below. What do you guys think about the Rogaka? What do you think about the other changes? And are you excited for that moon map? Anyways, click on these videos if you like what you see. You can see more. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.